all those truth seekers out there, whether it be a flat earther, a spinning globe or anything else. Right? What most of us are trying to do is find out the truth. Whether the earth is flat or round, what you believe, that's up to you. I haven't seen much proof one way or the other that one is absolutely right and one is absolutely wrong. Both bring up some good points at times, and I'm finding it fascinating looking into it. But my point today is about whether you believe NASA. I don't. And whether they think space travel is possible, or they've been to the moon. Well, I don't believe that. And I'll just try and explain why I don't believe. And if anybody doesn't agree with me, please help me. I'm open to discussion. I think we should all keep an open mind on everything. So, right. According to NASA, we sent men to the moon. To do that, they had to leave. This is the Earth, by the way. This ice cream sundae is flavour of ice cream. Other flavours are available. But this is actually the Earth today. This is the Earth. I haven't got NASA's budget, so we'll just have to make do with the props I've got. Right. Now, from what they tell us, there's the Earth here with its own atmosphere, the moon here, which doesn't have an atmosphere. It's a tape measure, actually, not the moon, but it'll have to do. Right. So, and in between, there's nothing. There's just space, right? Through which we are bombing along at 600,000 miles an hour, or roughly about 160 miles a second, right? Like that. You didn't see it, did you? That's because it was that fast. If I slow it down, that's what it looks like, 160 miles a second, right? So, my argument is this. We've got this little spaceship here. It's nice, it's just a pen top with a nice little bit to keep over that helps. Right. My argument is this, or my theory is this, I want some answer, and if somebody's got a different answer, fine. Right. This little spaceship leaves the Earth's atmosphere doing 15,000 miles an hour approximately. Meanwhile, that we're shooting through space, us on the moon and everything else at 600,000 miles an hour. Right, like that really fast, that's why you didn't see it. Right. And this little spaceship gets out here into space where it's a vacuum, we're told. We're told we move through space, we don't move with it, so space is not moving. So this 1969 spaceship, probably on the computer level of a pocket calculator or something inside it, goes out into space. They go to the moon. Right, here's the moon. It's gone into space, we've left Earth. Right, now, comes to land on the moon. Right, not on the moon. Right, but while all this is happening, we are bombing through space, as the moon is at 600,000 miles an hour. So this little spaceship that's now out there in space, which is basically then just a manned meteorite, that's all it is. And it's not being influenced now by the gravity of the Earth or the moon. It's just out there on its own. So, if this little spaceship here is just 1 second away from where it should be on its travels to the moon and back, that's the moon, that's back, right? If it's just 1 second out, it's 160 miles from where it should be. 10 seconds out, it's 1,600 miles from where it should be, right? A minute out is thousands of miles away. 10 minutes out, approximately, these are all approximately, they're massive figures, so we don't have to be exact. But if it's only 10 minutes late or 10 minutes from where it should be, it'd be 100,000 miles away from the Earth, because that's already gone. The Earth, the moon, together have shot off at 600,000 miles an hour. While this little thing, which can only manage a chronic little 15,000 miles an hour, because it's not quite where it should be, has got left behind. I think 10 minutes, that's all, from where it should be, in time and in space, right? And don't forget, space isn't moving with us. We're firing through it at this 600,000 miles an hour. So this 10 minutes from where it should be, it is by then 100,000 miles. 100,000 miles from where it should be. By which time, my mathematician has been and gone. Miss your buzz, right? In a couple of billion years, till another planet comes along or something. That's what it looks like to me. Now, if I'm wrong, I'd like to have it pointed out to me how it's done, please, because I just cannot believe that anything could be so accurate doing all this, going to the moon, landing on the moon, coming back through space, which isn't moving, we're told, and landing exactly where it should do, when it only needs to be 10 minutes out of place, 10 minutes out of time, and it's 100,000 miles from where it should be. So if my mathematics is wrong, it's all approximate, but if it's wrong, please explain it to me, because I don't understand. And this little head of mine is like the moon, it's a bit bald, there's not much up there. And this little idea keeps going round and round, like the spaceship going around the moon, keeps going around my head like, that's how it's done. Because the necessity, and that's just going back 40 odd years, necessity to be right to the second virtually, it's just not possible. I say, unless the only thing will be if we stood still, or if us, the moon, and the atmosphere, the vacuum as it's supposed to be, is all moving together. To me, there can only be one thing or the other. We're static as the Earth, we're not flying through space, or the atmosphere, the vacuum where it's supposed to be, not the atmosphere, is coming along with us. Because to me, this isn't an answer. Otherwise, this poor little spaceship here, 10 minutes where it should be, and it's missed its buzz, and the buzz ain't coming back. It ain't going to be another one for a couple of billion years. If I'm wrong, I'd love to know how it works, please. Thank you. By the way, I do keep saying, I've said this before, I've made two of these, I've said it before. The conspiracy theories there on flat Earth is what got me going. I went to look at it to see what it was all about. People still believing in flat Earth in the 21st century. Brilliant. I might not agree with all they say, but it opens your mind. And it's opened my mind to science, what science says it knows, and whether we should believe everything they say. What NASA says, and the fact that we shouldn't believe anything they say. And the fact that my own views at the moment, and it's only my views, and I'll be shot down saying everybody else, but I'd just like to hear other people's views as well, is that the Earth is a globe, sorry flat Earth, but that it doesn't spin. People that say, well, and the sun actually goes around it, and that's what creates the seasons and the time. People might say, that's crazy, how can it stay there? And it's not moving. It's no more crazy than bombing through the Earth at 600,000 miles an hour, approximately 160 miles a second. So I was just being static and not moving any more crazy than that. People say, well, if it stops, we'll fall off. Well, if we were never in the first place, then we're not stopping, are we? It's just a different mind, just a different idea to the fact of why we're here. And if we could answer all these questions, we'd be a millionaire, wouldn't we? We'd be beyond genius. So thanks very much for your time. Have a good day and have a great life. Thank you.